going to be lights out, and we are racing in by the GP here in Austin, and Pedro Acosta has made a sensational start from the middle of that front row. He will lead the field into the first corner. Here comes Bastianini, raced for here a couple of years ago. Vinales gets properly barged by Bagnaia in the first corner. The poleman's outside the top 10, but it is Acosta that leads.
It was three abreast through turn one. It was Bagnaia and Martin side by side, and Vinales on the outside got squeezed out wide. Someone straight across the run up in the background. I don't know whether that wasn't a Aprilia, but the Gas KTM leads Acosta from Bastianini and Martin.
Absolutely nailed the start, didn't he, Acosta? Marc Marquez came through the first sector in 5th place. Martin wasted little time in finding his way through on an air Bastianini. Bagnaia finding a way through on his factory Ducati teammate Bastianini into the tight first gear, turn 12. Quartararo and Zarco, the two Frenchmen, have made a right hash at turn 12 on this first lap. They both run wide. What a start, what a first lap that has been known from Acosta. Through turn 20 he comes. There's no way that Martin's going to deny him this chance. So for the very first time, and it won't be the last time, will it? Pedro Acosta leads in the MotoGP World Championship.
Bastianini goes to the inside. Bagnaia's on the left of your picture. He goes side by side. Martin on the inside of Bagnaia, look on the inside, and Barry Vinales on the outside of the pair of them just get squeezed out.
Do you know what? Vinales almost had his front tyre there on Marc Marquez's rear tyre. That would have put him on the floor.
To Martin.
Yeah, that was the domino effect on the outside. Marquez also clipped Martin rather clipped Marquez on the outside. That was proper elbows out, this wasn't it? From Martin coming through. No prisoners taken whatsoever there. Now he's going for the front. Martin's not going to make that work. On the comeback will come Pedro Acosta. Oh, Miller and Marquez have a proper shoulder barge, don't they? Coming out of turn 12. This is the moment then between Marquez and Miller. Marquez got in hot on the cut back there. Look, that was a proper nudge. You can see some aero flying off. I don't know if it was off the Ducati of Marquez or off the KTM of Miller. Martin's gone for it again, but once again it's the abortive mission because Acosta's going to have the inside line into turn 20. The final corner. Marquez is going to finally make it through on Jack Miller. And that's the second attempt. This time around he has made it through. Acosta then still leads. Jorge Martin just can't find a way through, can he?
Yeah, but he might have to drop a place here. Here comes Bagnaia now at the inside of Jorge Martin. Look how late they break.
Nothing between the two Spaniards at the front here, and now Martin's trying to get creative.
No, he isn't.
He's trying to get inventive, but once again, door slammed, smack bang in the face of Martin from Acosta, and Acosta still leads here. Hey, here he goes, and now Martin, he's tried this move on more than one occasion. That's about the 5th or 6th time that he's had a nibble. And now Marquez knows he can't let Martin try and check out here. Martin has hit the front. Seconds later, the very same corner, Marquez pinches 3rd place from Bagnaia. Big twitch there on the front as Acosta got the power through the 4th gear, turn 10. Oh, and he's almost into the back of Martin. That's going to allow Marquez to slip on the inside of Pedro Acosta. You can't take your eyes off this one. What a cracker in codes we've had already.
Bagnaia now takes 3rd place from Pedro Acosta. So it's Martin, Marquez, Bagnaia now. Confirmation for Jack Appiardi filling. It's the left-hand side pod of Marc Marquez that has gone missing after that contact with Jack Miller, who's still there in 5th place. He's the next rider up behind Acosta, who are on board with now the first 8 riders covered by around 2 seconds.
Here comes Marquez though, from a long way back. That's going to be so close. More contact between Marquez and Martin. He's already had a big bump with Jack Miller on the very first lap, and that was costing for Marquez. Over ambitious maybe you feel going into that final corner. The move didn't pay off, and he drops back to 4th, trying to dish out some more payback on Bagnaia. Bagnaia will try and get the rookie on the cutback. You can see there Acosta there, a good look to his left to make sure he knew exactly where Bagnaia was. This is not what Bagnaia needs, because this will play into the hands of Martin with the clear track ahead of him. Martin keeping himself out of trouble.
Marquez now through on Pecco Bagnaia. He's should make contact already in 2024. Marc Marquez through into the podium position. It's been a rotten first half of this 7th lap for the world champion.
Bagnaia trying to retaliate immediately on Vinales. Looks like that's going to be job done, although he's going to run in a little bit wide. Vinales will pick up the front and they go side by side. Acosta now jumping all over the back of Jorge Martin. He started this lap 0.8 of a second down. That's close between Vinales and Bagnaia.
You can hear the crowd cheer behind them. We're right there with you, people of Austin, because this is a sensational MotoGP race.
Vinales, he's done all the hard work to get through on Bagnaia and then trying to break away. He briefly ran wide, couple things offline in turn one. He's done really well actually to regroup and quickly make sure he covers on Bagnaia through two.
Well, he's bringing in big trouble because here comes Pedro Acosta, who wants to read the Grand Prix back, and he just muscles Martin aside. Pedro Acosta regains the lead in Austin.
And now they're going to go three abreast at 350 kilometres an hour. Acosta, Martin and Marquez. Acosta back at the front of this Grand Prix, side by side. The crowd groaning in disbelief as Marquez almost tapped the handlebar, and Martin at 350 clicks down the back straight. Here comes Marquez on the inside of Pedro Acosta. It's the old superstar versus the new superstar in the MotoGP World Championship, and win number 8 here in Austin is firmly on the cards. Marquez hits the front for the first time in his Ducati career. Oh no! Marquez has gone down. Listen to the crowd. Marc Marquez having just taken the lead here at his beloved Cota, and Marc Marquez goes down. He tucks the front into turn number 11.
Look at the smoke coming off the left boot. He was desperately trying to get that Ducati stopped, but the Ducati would not stop. Off he goes, Marc Marquez out of the Grand Prix. Pedro Acosta back in the lead. Martin back in the second place ahead of Vinales, but that will hurt. That will sting badly for the King of Cota.
It really will. The fans cannot believe what they have just witnessed. It has now left a three-way fight at the front of this mesmerising Cota Grand Prix, and now Maverick Vinales does find safe passage through on Jorge Martin in the final corner. Alex Rins now has crashed down. His speed is remarkable. It's incredible. It's unbeatable. Simple as that. A 202.575. The fastest lap of the Grand Prix on 14 lap old tyres. And when you think of all the work he's had to do to come through the field, this is just magic from Vinales. Bastianini on the red paint on the outside, sweeps by him at 355 kilometres an hour, with just two corners remaining then for Maverick Vinales, and a slice of MotoGP history. The first rider to win 3 MotoGP races for 3 different manufacturers. It's magnificent, magic Maverick Vinales. He completes the treble in Texas. Pole, sprint win, and his first Grand Prix victory for the factory of Aprilia team in an unforgettable race. Sonic the Hedgehog waves the checkered flag. A supersonic performance by Maverick Vinales. He takes it by 1.7 seconds clear of Pedro Acosta, and now Bastianini does get the better of Jorge Martin for the final place on the podium. Maverick Vinales wins. He was 11th at one stage on the opening lap. One of the best recovery rides you will ever see. For the first time in 12 Grand Prix, it's an Aprilia rider that will stand on the top step.